seek to find is a world that's mine. Need a place to hide. Will you free my mind? Following the lights of a world that's blind. In your eyes I see there's a place for me.
How are you fellas feeling? Back just after streaming another game? Maybe getting
Yo,
some food?
it's Ayo. A second time on Friday night. I am feeling phenomenal.
Nice. How's Vincera? Is he back yet? Oh, buddy.
He was like a minute ago, but I think he said he needed to finish up eating.
I am here. I'm taking a little bit of a food break, but I will comment before the beginning of the match
Nice.
to give my prediction.
You're chilling.
We'll let AO take
us
over.
casters, we need to eat too. Like, we're just human. Well, we might be able to talk a whole bunch during the game, but all that talking, it makes you hungry.
Makes you hungry, especially when you're old geezers like Adam, AO, and I.
Yeah.
So let us have our breaks, and then we'll get right back into things.
Oh yeah.
Nice. How you guys feeling about this match tonight between Lofi Drive and Elevate? What are your predictions?
I'm feeling really good. So, on Team Elevate, I'm pretty sure as long as it's their starting lineup, which is Under, Noka, and your boy Rex, I mean, they are a very scary team. I've seen Under and Noka play, and when they're connecting, they are just a force to be reckoned with. And on the other side of the pitch, It's Lofi Drive, which is Cariaga, Razor, and literally Apple. Also a good team. Both these teams have a 2-1 record, so really good games tonight. We'll see who can take this one. Elevate is at number 3 on the seating, and Lo-Fi Drive is at number 10. So whoever takes this win will definitely have the higher spot.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good game overall.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with AO there. Both very solid teams. They've proven thus far 2-1 records. That's very, very solid. But under Noka and your boy Rex, I've not had the privilege to see them in action myself, or even to play against them. But I have played with Under, a very solid player, somebody you would want as a team captain as well. But Cariaga, Razor, and literally Apple hopefully will not let them just easily sweep them under the carpet. They're going to put up a good fight. I think we're going to see another very close series.
Indeed. Yeah, so I should mention, too, that Rex, your boy Rex, the third starter on the team of Elevate, is out. So he's being subbed in, as you'll see, by Solo Senpai, a.k.a. Related W,
Jalen?
or Stefanos. Yep. So he's pretty much the same rank, but I don't think it'll matter either way. I think Elevate, especially considering as long as the two main players, Noka and Damien are on, I think this might actually end up being a sweep, just due to how good they are together.
I think I'm going to almost agree with you there. I definitely think Elevate takes this win for sure. But I think Lo-Fi Drive, they might be able to pull 1 or 2 wins out.
I like that
in this series. But my guess, I'm going to say it's 4-1 Elevate.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to have to agree with AO there. 4-1 Elevate. I just think that at the end of the day, they will be the more solid team. I don't think it'll be a complete blowout in all these games. They will be close, within a goal or two. But Elevate, I just from knowing how Under plays and hearing about how Noka plays, it's just a very solid 2 people there. And then, of course, if Related W is able to work around them, I think that's an awesome team to play against. A very good practice for Lo-Fi, but I think Elevate will take it.
Yeah. I will say this is probably a good team to watch, at least for you guys, since you're on the Geezers, number 1 ranked team right now. Because Elevate, just from seeing all the teams...
sorry, Honored Knight. What did you just say?
What'd you say about the Geezers? Where are their brothers sitting?
They are right now ranked number 1.
Okay, all right.
The
Yeah,
only
I didn't
team
hear
left that has not lost.
I didn't hear it the first time, so my bad.
No,
sorry to make you
you're
repeat
good.
yourself.
You're good.
How many game wins does the Geezers have? How many
4
losses? Did they lose?
They have not lost once.
Oh,
yet.
That is interesting. That is an interesting statistic that you're pointing out right there, and I really would like to focus on that. but
enough of the Geezers. Yeah, enough of the Geezers. People are sick of it. Let's focus on the 2 teams that we have playing tonight because they have the spotlight.
They do. But as I was going to say about Elevate, I genuinely believe this is one of the most underrated teams because no one's, even though they've beat Banana Mancakes so far, that's like their most high-profile win. I think they're a top 2, if not top 3, team in the league right now. They're really, really good.
Yeah, so I would probably agree with you on that one. So week 1, they lost to Hysteria, which Hysteria is a very good team. They are currently number 2 with a 3-1 record.
Yes. And that was before, I should say, they added Noka onto the team. Whenever they lost to Hysteria.
Oh, right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And then they beat Banana Mancakes in week 2. And let's see, it looks like they
The
beat.
game started.
Oh, and immediately. Yeah, so immediately, here we go. Right.
I'm going
Damien
back to eating,
scores.
by the way, boys.
Yeah, all right, we're in it. I'll take over until Marcus gets back here. But let's see what we will have going on for everybody. Good kickoff. Razor's going to take it up. Trying to get a good 50 there, but just not able to get the touch he was exactly looking for. Noka with a good cutoff here and just kept going. We'll see. I think it's pretty clear to see which team has better comms just on when there's no double commits, if there's a teammate that gets called off. And Apple, almost able to get a goal. Actually, it would have been the second goal. I think I missed the first one, but Solo Senpai up on this. But we'll see who has the better comms, who has the better. And under, taking the second goal, he has. The stats say he has 1 shot and 2 goals. So however that works, he's able to put it in the net. Under looking very good in this game 1, putting it 2-0. And technically an own goal. I think it was going in regardless, but a great shot there from Solo Senpai, seeing the opportunity to put it on net, and Kariaga not able to make the save. Unfortunate for them. It's 3-0 in the first minute here, and is this indicative of just how strong Team Elevate are going to be? Only time will tell. Almost a really good passing play there. Getting the touch into the corner. Noko was able to get the shot, but it was blocked immediately. Kind of a double commit there from Lo-Fi Drive, and another open goal, and Noka finally shows up, getting points on the board. The first touch to go backboard, and a good finish there. He knew exactly where that ball was. And,
Lead
man.
for a minute, and they're up by 4. Oh,
Yeah,
my goodness.
they are up 4-0. So you got to ask yourself, is this first game jitters from Lo-Fi Drive, or is this how the entire series is going to go? I kind of hope it's the former, because I enjoy some good Rocket League. And Noka again! Dear Lord, 5-0.
These guys are relentless. They are just out. It is not just one single player on Team Elevate that is doing this. Kariaga claims that Brandon, I believe Brandon is Razor. Not 100% sure, saying that he is on keyboard and mouse and a broken controller. I don't know how you're on keyboard and mouse with also a controller, or maybe that's just reason 5.
6-0. I mean, let's GG go next. What are you gonna do here if you're Lo-Fi? I mean, their name's Lo-Fi Drive. Hopefully, they have their Lo-Fi music playing in the background, just kind of so they can chill out.
And hopefully, they have the drive to win. It does not look like they have the drive to win in this first game, but they are able to still get a goal and squeak one in here. Kariaga, very good follow-up from Noka, unable to save the.
Vinichiro, it is not over yet. If Team Elevate can score 6 goals in under 2 minutes, Team Lo-Fi Drive should be able to do it as well and tie this up. But we'll see if they can take that pressure and keep that pressure and find the back of Team Elevate's net.
Oh yeah, that's a truthful statement. So scoring 6 goals in 2 minutes would most definitely get them this victory, or at least get them to the lead for once in this first game of the series. Again, it is a best of 7 though, so even if they get absolutely demolished in the game, it does not matter because that scoreboard just resets. But Razor bringing it to 2-6 for Team Lo-Fi Drive, showing that it is not over yet. Those jitters are now out, and Lo-Fi Drive is here to fight, here to stay, here to battle, here to win.
Absolutely. Now, I see somebody in chat saying that it is impossible to have 2 goals in 1 shot, but I kid you not. I can show you on the replay. That's exactly what it was. And I'm not going to lie. It doesn't say it now. Okay, granted, it does not say that now, but it did. I'm not crazy. And oh my God!
By Lofi Drive.
3-6. There has been 9 goals already, and we just passed halftime for this series. It's 3-6, and Lo-Fi Drive, they calmed down. They said, we're not out of this yet. We'll see you guys in overtime.
9 goals in 3 minutes combined. That is an absolutely crazy scoreboard to see in threes. Not very common, just with the amount of people they have on field. But could this mean that perhaps Team Elevate got a little too confident with that very early lead? Time will tell. But Under Zero comes in and retakes one of those points that Team Lo-Fi Drive has been slowly but surely taking back, showing that he does not want to get them any closer to that.
They were getting too confident. They were having fun, laughing in the comms, just kind of messing around, going for clips. But they said, you know what? They got 3 goals. Let's go back to tryharding. We're going to put in another goal, make it a 4-goal deficit, because we don't just want to win. We want to humiliate you guys in this first game.
The higher the goal differential, I'm not sure if that actually affects where they get placed within the leaderboard or the standings of this league. But if it does, Team Elevate has a chance to absolutely destroy that statistic and take the lead. And it looks like, Razor unable to finish it. Perhaps he had 0 boost, but Team Lo-Fi Drive still keeps it in. Apple going for the shot, almost finishes it. Under Zero barely makes a save. Carriaga keeping it in with his low boost. Razor here to follow it up with his settings. Carriaga back, turning back in, aggressive, very aggressive. I love to see. Apple with a shot, gets the goal, 4-7. Still possible for Team Lo-Fi Drive to take this game back.
11 goals, Vinichiro. 11 goals so far in this game 1. I'm almost speechless. Is each team's or offense just that good, or is their defense that bad?
Who knows? Maybe it's both.
Yeah, it probably is both. They're flip-flopping back and forth. They just want, I guess, the most goals ever scored in a single game in JWRLCS history.
I guess so. It leads to very entertaining gameplay, though. This is what we like to see. Some things like 11 points. Carriaga taking it in. 7 seconds per goal could get them a tie. It's very possible. Hit has been done before. But does Team Lo-Fi Drive have what it takes to take game 1 back?
I mean, 14 seconds left. You're only down 2 goals. They were down 6 goals, and now they're only down 2. It's definitely possible. They need to find a goal here. That clear out from Solo Senpai was just enough to kill enough time for Team Elevate to take this game 1.
We'll see if the players want to keep it up a little bit longer to get one more goal. They let it drop to the floor. Team Elevate takes the first game 1-0. Still anybody serious.
7-5. I mean, this game, it was what? It was 6-0, right? At one point?
It was 6-0 at one point.
Okay, so that means that Elevate allowed 5 unanswered goals while only getting 1 more themselves. So Lo-Fi Drive said, you know what? We're not nervous anymore. We're gonna close this gap. And we're gonna potentially take this win. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get those final 2 goals to tie it up. But I think it's gonna be a much better series than we originally thought. If they can keep that pressure and those scoring opportunities and capitalize on them in game 2, then this should be a much closer series.
Yeah,
just want to
100.
bring out too that this is a record for how many points both teams have scored, combined. It's not the record, it's tied. At least on stream it's tied for one singular team with Elevate, because Banana Mancakes did it in the final series 7-1. But this is that was the most points combined, being 7-5. That was crazy, especially considering like when Sarah said, it's 3v3.
JWRLCS history has been made here tonight, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I know we have some people in different time zones, but after a long week, a short week, whether you are at work, school, it doesn't matter. This is where you want to be Friday night watching Rocket League with your bros, and good games just coming at you.
Yeah, we love to see this. It looks like Apple, Carriaga with Team Lofi is saying that Apple might need to sub out mid-series. It seems he might not have enough time tonight to play all of the games, but we'll see if Team Elevate will even let them get to the point of needing to sub in a player. With how solid they were playing at the beginning of the other game and at the end. But obviously Team Lofi Drive is proving that they have what it takes to keep up with this team with those 5 goals that they got to that 1 goal. That was an interesting statistic. They might be able to pull off a win here.
Yeah, at this point in last game, Team Elevate had at least 4 or 5 goals to 0. And this time it is now still 0-0. So Lofi Drive pulled together, and they're looking like a completely different team.
I agree. It looks like Carriaga just maybe could not get to that ball, hitting that open net. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there on Team Elevate's part, leaving that net so wide open. Razor here, going for a flip reset, has it, gets a shot under 0. Solo Senpai there to clear it across. Carriaga there, though, very good positioning on under 0, clearing it up to Noka. Noka taking his time, knowing that he has Razor sitting in below net. Apple gets a little touch up, a little bit of a panic on the side of Team Lofi Drive. Elevate gets the first goal of game 2.
Yeah, this was a great... I mean, there was 2 defenders there, and Under says, you know what? I'm going to bounce it in front of both of you and have it go right over both of you. And that's the exact shot he needed to take with 2 defenders threatening the save, and he got that goal, putting Team Elevate up 1-0.
Yeah, there's a little bit of miscommunication I'm seeing. People, they're very eager to score, causing a little bit of some overcommits, but obviously first, second game jitters will do that to them. Hopefully they'll be able to slow it down, take more controlled touches, realize the space that they have on the field, allowing them to get more precise and accurate touches and goals, allowing their team to win. But still, of course, anybody's game. Team Elevate showing that they don't want to give Lofi any games in this series.
Yeah, Lofi, they were able to come back from a 6-goal deficit in the last series, and now they're only down 1. So if they can come back 6 goals, I think it's definitely possible they could come back and tie this up. Carriaga on the ball here. Not sure how much boost he has, but just not enough to get... Oh, a little miscommunication there from Lofi Drive, and Solo Senpai tries to get a clear, but his teammates were not there to follow it.
It's a good cut by Apple there, taking it away from Noka, not letting him have the control on that sidewall, which Noka so desperately wants to show off his mechanical prowess. But I think Team Lofi Drive understands that Noka might be their greatest threat, making sure that he has no time on the ball, just instant challenging, extremely smart game strategy on their part to do such a tactic.
Yeah, we've been seeing good mechanics from Elevate, all 3 players. I mean, Solo Senpai being the one, the lowest on their team, but he's getting saves, he's getting touches, doing what he needs to do. I mean, you see it right there. He was last back, and he got the exact touch he needs, but unfortunately, Elevate's
Open
not
net.
able to get back, and Apple scores the hardest shot in Rocket League history. Noka deciding to go for the demo, not the right call, giving Lofi the open net, and they tie it up 1-1 with 1 minute and 1 second left to go.
Probably the most mechanically difficult shot to hit was that open net, and Apple was able to pull it off with, like you said, that extremely powerful bottom shelf banger.
It's not JWRLCS without the bottom shelf bangers, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely not. Apple staying aggressive up here, kind of sacrifices himself and allows Carriaga to stay on the ball. Carriaga with a slow shot net, and it goes into the... Oh my goodness, what a play by Carriaga.
This was such an amazing shot. I think he got bumped up to the ceiling, able to jump off and get the touch to get it into the goal. What an amazing shot from Carriaga. He says, I'm here. I'm the team captain. Stand back, fellas. I'm going to show you how it's done, and then you just mimic me.
That was truly impressive to have that type of control after getting bumped, getting bumped away from a play that you initially wanted to make, and you still maintain that control of the ball, control of your car. Truly shows how difficult of a player Carriaga is going to beat.
Absolutely, and 2 seconds left here. All they have to do is kill the ball, and they take this game, but the ball is still up. Razor trying to kill it, and still up, trying to get a pass center.
Under too close.
Too far forward, and Lo-Fi Drive takes game number 2 here. Ladies and gentlemen, we thought it was going to be a complete blowout after game 1, but Lo-Fi Drive says, I don't care about game 1. We're in game 2. We're taking it 2-1. We're here to play. It's not going to be that easy.
Yes, sir. Team Elevate, Team Lo-Fi Drive, they are truly showing that they are both forces to be reckoned with within their division, obviously within this league itself. Let's see if Team Lo-Fi Drive can keep it up and keep this pressure against Elevate, not letting them get that, use their mechanical skills against them. And Carriaga, of course, leading his team to victory as the team captain.
Man, I am getting fired up and I am getting excited for this game 3. I mean, I even thought after game 1 it was just going to be a complete blowout sweep, 6-0, 7-0, 5-0 every single game. But Lo-Fi Drive, they proved me wrong, and let's see if they can do it again here.
You got Razor and Under going for the kickoff. Maybe a calculated fake kickoff to keep control of that ball. Apple clearing it down the field, trying to go for this ball. A miss by Under Zero. Razor's there to shoot it. Shoots it so slow, but it works. Razor gets the first goal 14 seconds in to game 3.
Great pass from Apple and Razor there. I mean, those on Elevate, they were there. They were expecting a power shot, but Razor had the most gigabrain 9,000 IQ play and says, I'm not going to smack it on net. I'm going to pop it up behind you guys. No way you're saving it. That's the exact shot he needed, and that's the exact shot he took to put Lo-Fi Drive up 1-0 in this game 3.
Yeah, 100%. You want to make sure that if you're playing against these high-level players, they're expecting these absolute slammoramas into the back of their net. They're not expecting a slow shot. And Lo-Fi Drive is taking advantage of that and showing that they know how to play against Team Elevate.
They are picking them apart at this point. I mean, not too much is happening right now. The scoreboard's pretty low for Team Elevate. They're just not able to get something together. And more pressure on their net. Are they able to control this ball and potentially get a counterattack?
Elevate with some great pressure there from Noka, displaying how he can use time and field space to his advantage by dribbling that ball. Noka being the highest MMR player on Team Elevate, It makes sense that he knows how to control it, knows how to slow it down, knows how to speed it up when necessary. Trying to show off his mechanical power. Not really working out for him all that much right now, but maybe we'll see some insane plays from him in the very near future.
Yeah, I will definitely be looking out for his mechanicals for the rest of this game.
Bro, keep on the watch for those mechanicals.
The mechanicals, it's if you don't have good mechanicals, you're not going to win games. You heard it here. First, last, and in the middle.
Hey, as part of the geezers, I think only one of us truly mechanical, that being Avery. And
ain't that the truth?
we're the geezers. We don't know how to play this game. We just picked up somebody who knows how to play the game and just absolutely carries us. But these teams are proving that they're more than just one player. They full on units that are able to work together. Oh, and Noka, very dangerous play, clearing across the net like that, but it works out for him. He's going to take this up into the air. Gets a little behind it, goes for the low 50. It gets cleared away by Carriaga, but Under Zero is there to follow it up. Apple with clear out when Elevate had such good pressure on that team. Carriaga with the tactical fake there. We have Noka taking this ball up the wall across the court. Apple there to cut it off. Noka trying to go for the 50. Under Zero there to clear it away.
Yeah, Noka's taken really good control of this ball, taking his time. What I'd like to see from his teammates is being able to read when he's done and follow up his touches. And I think they would be able to generate much more pressure, much more shooting opportunities like that one. And
What
Noka!
a fake!
Noka finds the left middle behind both defenders. Carriaga was looking right at that ball. Apple was looking right at that ball, but Noka hit a laser beam into the net, making it unsavable.
What I love to see there was Solo Senpai went for the ball initially, but it looked like he backed off. He started boosting back down to the ground. I think, who was it? Noka called him maybe off the ball to allow him to get that absolute slot of a shot into the back of Lofi Drive's net. But still 1-1, anybody's game. A minute left, a lot closer of a series of a game that what we were expecting to see the first game, but no idea what happened that first game. But they're much more reasonable with the score this time.
Absolutely. They are putting on a definite show for us for Monday night Rocket League. And, man, I said it before, I'll say it again. I was worried it was just going to be a blowout, boring games. Lo-Fi Drive, they were like, nah, we're going to give you guys a show. And just that, making the defenders so awkward. And then they're there immediately to put a shot on net. They went mid-left. Oh, no, that was Noka. Never mind. Never mind what I'm saying. Just forget. Don't even listen to me.
Yeah, but Lo-Fi Drive showing that they do not want to go, just die, get out of this series immediately. Carriaga, Apple, and Razor all working together as a team to put these balls into the opponent's net.
Yeah, I know their one player might have to get subbed out mid-series, so maybe they were like, you know what? Let's just win before you have to leave.
Honestly, one of the best game plans they could have come up with. They want to keep in one of their starter players, obviously, for good reason. They're proving that if one of them perhaps is not in the picture, they might be scared of what might happen against Team Elevate. But Apple clearing it out, and we are into Game 3. Lo-Fi Drive wins the second game of the series. We are tied at 1-1.
Oh my goodness. Noka had the chance to tie it up before the game ended, but he did not get the shot that he needed. You hate to see it. And Lo-Fi Drive, they're playing phenomenally.
It looks like Apple will be having to sub out after the next game. He has one more game until he has to leave. Unfortunate. Sometimes that's how it goes. Life will ultimately beat out Rocket League.
Yes,
Oh, score is 2-1?
Yes, yeah, it is.
I am not
shocked.
the smartest.
Well, we all knew that. One's in chat if you guys knew that Vinichiro here was not the smartest. He's very smart. I will give it. He is very smart, but he is not the smartest. So
there are people that are smarter than
that is a fact. But yes, it is 2-1. Lo-Fi Drive is up right now, and they are showing why they are here in this league. But Noka wasn't able to find it to the goal to get it tied up in last game, but he is able to find this goal to put his team up in game number 4.
I think what we're looking for here is to Noka. Maybe Noka needs to step off the burner a little bit, allow his team to kind of make some plays downfield happen, and then it will open up for Noka to be able to follow that ball down and show off how high ranked he truly is. One person trying to do it all for all three players is not going to win him this series, and I think he's figuring that out now.
That is the truth. He needs to let his teammates, who might not make the best decisions, who might not get the best touches, go before him, and then he can fill in those gaps because he knows, he has the knowledge. He's like, okay, I know that I should go here. I know I should get this touch here. And buying time for his teammates to then regroup and get behind him. We just like to see some smart gameplay from Team Elevate here.
Absolutely. Razor with amazing control there. Outplayed 2 players really with that, but then got dunked there by, it looked like Solo Senpai. I'm not sure. Noka here taking control, trying to get a good 50 on Apple. Apple outplays Noka. Razor into the corner for Carryaga. Carryaga unable to beat Team Elevate to the ball. What a shot! Oh, it bars out, goes right to the other corner. You hate to see it as Team Elevate, but they still maintain the lead of 1-0.
Yeah, he just missed that shot. That's unfortunate. That would have given him a much better cushion here in this game to maybe tie up the series. If Lo-Fi Drive can take this game, not only are we going to be shocked, but they're going to be on series point. And I mean, that's completely opposite of what we predicted, but under, able to get the power, Lo-Fi Drive, not able to get back to this shot, 2-0.
Apple getting a little too close there. Carryaga could not get back in time to save that ball.
The apple did fall far from the tree, and it was too far from the goal. He was not able to go home.
100%. I agree.
not my best, but I'll keep trying.
it was something.
That is truth. It definitely was something.
It was something. Team Lo-Fi Drive making some interesting decisions now with how they're challenging the ball. It kind of looks like they're changing it up a little bit, not getting the exact same touches that they were in those earlier games, but still pretty solid touches. I'm not against what they're doing here. It's definitely keeping Team Elevate on their toes. There, went right across Team Elevate's the front of their net, giving them a possibility to score, but just unable to find Elevate's back corner of their net.
Yeah, Noka really showing his game sense there. Even though the ball was right in front of their net, he didn't panic. He didn't try and throw it away. He didn't whiff. He just stayed behind the ball because he knew there was not a threatening shot. So that just goes to show you why he is such a high MMR. That game sense, that decision making, that's what you like to see.
Yes, I agree. Lo-Fi Drive, though, showing that they are still in this game. They're trying to take control of this ball, trying to take it back out of Elevate's hands. But Noka, Under Zero, and Solo Senpai seem to be working more collectively as a full team. Although there was a little bit of a team bump there, Noka stealing that boost away from Apple, trying to get control out, trying to go for a flip reset, unable to get it past the opposing team. Under with the fake down to the boost. Under looked a little lost.
Yeah, we'll see if Lo-Fi Drive can find the net here. I mean, they're down 2. they've done it before, but I mean, 45 seconds left. Like, you got to get a goal within the next 10, or else I just don't see it happening. Because Elevate, they changed something up because they are looking fierce now.
Yeah, they're looking like they did in that game 1 where they scored, what was it, 7 goals against the 5 of Lofi Drive.
Oh yes, for sure. So we'll see if they can keep this lead. Lo-Fi Drive, they've proven that they have the iron to bring it back, but I'm not seeing it happening in this game.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. It looks very unlikely that Lo-Fi Drive will get this game, and with that timer hit 0, the ball's still up, but Elevate will take this game.
Yeah, it's maybe Apple, the player who had to leave. Maybe he was kind of worried that this was his last game. Maybe he's feeling a little sorry that he's leaving his team, which is very unfortunate. I know he wants to stay, but sometimes life just happens. So we'll see how Lo-Fi Drive handles going into this next game.
Both our subs won't respond. It seems Lo-Fi Drive is in need of a sub. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Seems there's a little... at worst, a 2v2.
I mean, technically I could play with them, but...
Well, let's see. What is Apple's MMR? Oh, I think AO is pretty close to that, but not quite.
Hey man, come on now. I ain't no dang champ 3. I mean, I play like one, but my MMR doesn't say that I'm a champ 3.
The spreadsheet's saying that AO claims to have been 1640 as his MMR.
All right, man.
Can we get some L's in the chat for that?
My mom's watching, man. You're gonna make me look bad.
I'm sorry, Miss AO. I did not mean that. Your son is a very good Rocket League player.
Yeah, Mama AO, she's gonna be mad at me. Man, what am I gonna do?
Maybe you'll be grounded, much like a Lo-Fi Drive sub. If you're not able to come back from that burn.
That is unfortunate.
It seems like we might be looking at a 2v2 unless our amazing leader, the Honor Knight, is able to find a sub for Lo-Fi Drive. What an interesting turn of events for this series. Who would have thought that Apple was going to be leaving mid-series? Maybe he was hoping to take this series 4-0.
I mean,
they played have to worry about leaving.
They played 4 games, so it would have been possible, but it's 2-2. So if you can only play 4 games, then you better show up in game 1. You better show up in game 2. You better show up in game 3. And you can probably guess what I'm going to say next. You got to show up in game 4 to take that 4-0. Unfortunately, that's not what they did. It is a tied series, and we are going to figure out if we can get a sub in for Lo-Fi Drive. And if not, it's going to be pretty scuffed here. So
we're going to be casting a 2v2.
I don't know how to cast a 2v2. I'm terrible at 2s.
Maybe I'll take the lead in that one.
Yes, I think that would definitely be smart.
Seeing as I do not understand how 3s works, but I do understand 2s to a certain extent. And I'm not sure the ranks of everyone here in 2s, but they are definitely playing some solid 3s. So I would guess that we might see some good gameplay if we did go to 2v2s.
I think so. I mean, it would be the two best players.
This just in, it looks like we might have a sub for Lo-Fi Drive. I'm not sure though. my chat is not working for in-game chat. What is being said, A? Please tell us.
Looks like we got Axel Blaze just joined the party. My guess is that he is going to be the sub. Let's see if we can pull up some quick information on Axel Blaze.
Any backstory that you could give us on this the Honor Night about Axel Blaze that we could work with here?
I could help you out a little bit. He's the substitute currently for Team Limitless. His listed MMR at the start of the series is 1171, which is not the highest, but I mean, it's been proven in this league before. It can be proven again that the exact MMR that you and your team have doesn't necessarily matter as long as you make the touches that you need to make, passing it to your teammate, rotating properly. You can take the match, you can take the series.
Yeah, CloudX
You can
already
take the
proved
win.
that tonight. CloudX proved that tonight with a smart Alec who is below Axel's MMR, and they were able to pull off the victory. This may not serve as a disadvantage for Lofi as long as they figure out how to work around Axel Blaze. Might be a little hard to do, seeing as they might not have actually ever played with him in a threes environment. But hopefully Axel is able to adjust and with his new team, Lofi Drive.
I think we're just
team.
Yes, new temporary team. I don't know. Maybe he'll become a new starter if they end up taking this, and because he showed up, Apple had to leave. So we'll see what happens here. We're just waiting for him to get into comms with his current teammates, and then we can get this next game started up to continue the excitement.
It's pretty funny. Lo-Fi Drive has two substitutes technically, neither one able to get on. That's really shocking, and you really hate to see it. But obviously, things work out at the end. We have plenty of fine substitutes out there that are willing to play, that want to make a name for themselves. And maybe Axel Blaze, like you said, he might get scooped up by Lo-Fi Drive if he's able to prove himself worthy enough to battle against a solid team like Elevate.
Yeah, or even if he doesn't get picked up by Lo-Fi Drive, like if he shows up here, if he proves his worth, then maybe another team is like, oh, we need a new player, and maybe they'll pick him up.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the time to prove your worth. Be ready. This is something to be said about maybe all of you in the chat or that are going to watch this in the future. If you get called into action, you can sub in for a team that maybe you're not even a part of, proving that you are better than others may have initially thought you were. And Cariaga immediately opening up this game very strong. 7 seconds in, 1-0 for Lo-Fi Drive.
I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, Axel Blaze has 2 points, which means he touched the ball, and Team Lo-Fi Drive scored. But, oh, it's not enough. Elevate is there. Noka with the pass, backboard, and then he fakes for his teammate Under, who can just smack it in, 65 miles per hour. Beautiful shot, beautiful pass, beautiful Rocket League.
We have some game communication in here. Almost an own goal there by Axel, but maybe it was a calculated pinch off the near post, clearing it out. Axel getting a good clear to their corner, still following it, gets a good 50. Under, though, still maintaining control. An open net, perhaps, for Under. He scores again.
Under went over the defender with an under flip to score on that net. What a turn of events. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I'm not sure what we were going there, but
we're going for the The wordplay. Under went over with an under flip. Come on, under, over, under. That's.
I get it. I do get it, but we'll see. We'll see if the,
just
if the
don't
chat
like it.
likes
All
it.
right.
Nobody's really
All right.
reacting to it. We might just have to cool it a little bit on the puns, cause
All right. Well, I can't cool it on the puns. I'm the pun guy. Come on.
he can't control himself. He can't control
I can't
himself.
control myself. Look, if you guys don't want puns, then remove me as a caster. That's all we're saying. So, back to the game. 2-1. Elevate is up. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left. It could be a bit of an adjustment from Lofi Drive here with the new teammate, but I mean they got completely swept in game 1, and
What a shot by Noka.
Noka with a great ground pinch. Nobody was there to challenge him. He had all the time, knew exactly where the defenders were. Razor pushed up a little too fast because that shot is hard to read, and it is now 3-1.
And that just shows what happens when you give a player time a day to just do whatever he wants with that ball. He will absolutely find the back of your net if you let him. And Noka, again, taking the ball, a good communication there by Solo Senpai and Noka, saying that Solo did not have boost to keep following that ball. Axel Blaze gets it to Carriaga. Good 50 by Noka. Noka in the air again. Almost a good passing play to Under Zero.
Yeah, Under got a good demo there. Looks like one of the players from Lo-Fi was going to be able to take control of that ball, maybe get a goal, but a good tactical demo
Good
there.
play by Elevate.
Man, Under is showing up. He has 3 goals, nearly 400 points, 3 shots, 3 goals. This man currently has 100% shooting accuracy. Don't give him the ball, because he will put it in your net.
That's always a scary person to play against. That's not even the player with the highest MMR on team. And yet he is coming out showing how strong he is for this team. Elevate with the pressure here.
If you can be up 4 goals to 1 goal and have one of the players on your team not even at 100 points, not with a save, not with a goal, and you're still winning, Noka again showing his teammates how it's done. Takes the control with a fake and a great bounce dribble shot. Top right, unsavable from Lo-Fi Drive, and I don't know, this game might be over.
Might be over. There was it looked like there might have been a little bit of a between Ray. Both of them went back post to defend a shot. One of them definitely needed to leave the net and challenge that ball. But maybe they're still working out the kinks with their new player Axel, and getting some interesting comms in today. Noka putting more pressure on the ball. Solo here for the shot, takes it slow instead. Almost gets it under. 2 under though.
Oh yeah, who's making the puns now, guy?
No.
Oh yeah. Oh, you shouldn't make puns anymore. Oh.
I was just saying the audience might be just cringing too hard.
Well, see what happens when you make puns. Lo-Fi Drive scores. So I say keep making them, and they'll keep scoring them. We'll have a good game 5 here.
I look forward to seeing how Lo-Fi Drive manages to take back this game. Just maybe more consistent pressure, more usage of the field, and good challenges like that from Razor. Good clear out from Carriaga. Solo Senpai there for the shot. Razor saves it away. Noka with a good fake, takes good control of it, taking it back to the back corner. Maybe to get a good airplay started. He waits for Carriaga to get the 50. Solo there. A little bit of a miss. But Under is able to take control of this ball into the air. Outplays one. Carriaga there, though. Clears it right back into Elevate's half. Good shot by Axel. Very good play by Lo-Fi Drive.
Axel, he says, I'm a sub. I just got in this game. I might not be warmed up, but I'm going to put a beautiful touch on net and let my teammate dunk it in the goal, creating only a 2-goal deficit. I think they're starting to get warmed up, starting to get adjusted to this new player, and we'll see just what they can do. And he goes
showing
with
off the mechanics.
reset off their own backboard, and Carriaga not able to get that goal that would have been such a huge goal. What a scoring opportunity. Unfortunately, they missed it. But Axel showing off the mechanicals.
The mechanicals are definitely shining through with Axel, showing that perhaps he does have what it takes to be on Team Lofi Drive. Very good challenge by Axel. Razor backflipped out of that.
Save there.
He didn't get a save from that?
No, I said even a good save there.
Oh, good save.
Yeah, my bad. Wow, I am getting excited.
Killing the time as they are up to, and this could possibly be a goal, but too little, too late. Game 5 goes to Team Elevates.
Yeah, you really wish that Carriaga got that ripper of a goal that went top post, came out. It would have given them the opportunity that they needed, but they just got this sub. They spent the whole game warming up, about half the game, and then they started turning it on. So only down 1 goal with a sub who you're not used to playing with.
I just want to bring out too that Axel Blaze is from California, so he's playing on the west side of the US, whereas we're playing on the east side servers. So his ping is naturally going to be higher. He has 140 ping or so, 100 plus. And okay, you might find this impressive. You noted his mechanics. He plays on Switch. Nintendo Switch.
No way.
Yeah, man. Switch. I'm dead serious. He plays on Nintendo Switch, and he's on West Coast server he's on the West Coast.
Does he play on the tiny screen, or is it?
Yeah, man. He plays on the tiny screen between his thumbs.
No, my.
Yeah, he's playing on a little.
SSL if he was on a computer.
I'm telling you,
computer,
bro. He is insane. That's why I said he has this little screen between his thumbs, and he's pulling all these cool mechanics off. It's crazy.
Oh my!
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for this
bro
man right here. We are going to get him a computer. We're going to get him off Switch, and he is going to be the best player in JWRLCS within the year.
That is impressive. I will tell you that much. To be playing on that tiny of a screen and
I couldn't do it.
Being this good,
I couldn't do it.
He's holding his own against PC players. Those PC players who completely rat on console players. But yet showing that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the tools that you have. It's how you use the tools. And he's using that Switch to his advantage. Noka, though, able to score the first goal of Game 6. I'm seeing Team Elevate won that last one, correct?
That is correct. It is 3-2. Elevate is up. So this is the series point for Elevate. If Lofi Drive is able to win this, we will go to Game 7, which we love to see. So that's what I'm hoping for.
I am seeing an overlay issue. Elevate should have the 3 and not Lofi. I don't know if you were aware of that.
We will get that fixed. At least we know.
We know. Even though I didn't know before, I know now enough to say it's wrong.
Yes, then knowing enough is all that you need to know. So we'll see if Lofi Drive, if they can get this, and great defense from Carriaga. He's been making save after save on these good shots from Team Elevate. Let's see if they can take those saves, bring it or turn it into good pressure onto Elevate side, and even potentially make some goals.
Yes, this is I'm seeing in our YouTube chat, Apple asking for US West servers. I'm not sure if we will, but we might change it to US West depending on how this game goes. I'm not sure what the rules say about that, but We shall see. We'll let the Honor Knight let us know.
Man, Apple isn't even in this game anymore.
Oh, but
who's he asking?
he's apparently tuning in from wherever in the world he went.
Man, he should have just brought his PC or his console, whatever he had, to where he's at now and finish his game out.
Yeah, honestly, Axel Blaze, show him what the Switch can do.
He's on the Switch. This he's air rolling. He beat out 1, 2, and 3 players. And he's on a Switch.
What that man does is 1,000 times more impressive. Knowing what we know.
My mind is blown that anyone could do anything like that while playing on a Switch in Carriaga.
Gosh.
We have ourselves a game. Lo-Fi Drive is warmed up to how Axel Blaze plays. And we have a 3-1. I'm so excited I can't even stop talking.
I'm even more excited now knowing that Elevate really has an advantage here by so much. But first of all, most of the players, it looks like, on Lo-Fi Drive are playing at a higher ping, perhaps maybe west coast or middle of the US, playing at a disadvantage. Plus Axel being a sub that has never actually played for them, with also playing on the Switch. This is truly impressive gameplay that we're seeing come out from Lo-Fi Drive.
No doubt. I mean, none of us predicted this. We predicted either a sweep or like a 4-1 by Team Elevate. And here we are. Game 6. It's 3-1 with a sub.
Oh my goodness. I am loving what I'm seeing. Carriaga 100%. Razor with the follow-up. Oh my goodness.
4-1. Oh my God. I'm at the edge of my seat. I am getting so excited. Carriaga with the fake flip reset. Razor right behind him to follow up and put it in the goal right side behind.
If Apple is watching, I would be scared right now because you have a chance of losing your seat, your starting position, because Axel is really coming through for you, and you better buy this man a pizza or something when he wins this game for Lo-Fi.
I'll buy him a pizza if he wins this game, man. This is incredible, and he's on a Switch.
He's on a Switch.
That absolutely blows my mind that somebody who plays on a Switch and on the tiny screen can do the mechanics that he's pulling off.
This man is probably on Discord on his phone talking to this team as well. Give this man props for what is happening right now.
I do. A little double commit there. I guess they're not too worried. They're still up 3, but as long as they can keep this lead, we will go to game 7.
Oh my goodness. What a series this is turning out to be. First the sub issue, and now sub is playing at what we think is a disadvantage. Maybe it's just a power-up. Maybe we all need to start playing on the Switch, and we all need to move to California and play on East Ping.
Okay, let's not get too crazy here.
Everybody, downgrade. You heard it here first. AO said it. Just get the Switch. Get rid of your computer. You'll probably you'll save some money. Buy yourself a car or something. I don't know. And become as much of a beast as Axel Blaze.
I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Like there's no denying it. It's working.
It really is working. Maybe Axel Blaze playing at this disadvantage is giving Carriaga and Razor the mindset to want to play so much harder and play so much better, knowing that they're playing like this. Razor is back enough for that save, but Under misses the shot. Razor was there anyway. Noka here trying to take control, misses it, but what is happening? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Lo-Fi Drive is securing game 6. They said to Elevate, yeah, we had a sub in one of our starters for a random guy that we never play with, but we're still as much of a contender in this series as ever before. 3-3 Elevate versus Lo-Fi Drive. Who will take it? Put your predictions in the chat now because everybody was already wrong predictions at the beginning. This is anybody's game. I'm giving it to Lo-Fi Drive at this point.
Lo-Fi Drive. You said it all. It's series point. It's 3-3. We're going to game 7. Like nobody could have predicted this. It's crazy.
They're not even asking for a server change. They're not even, Apple's the one complaining about it, and
oh my goodness. I could not have asked for better Rocket League.
it looks like we might be getting a server change. Yep, we're leaving.
All right. I mean, honestly, I think that's fair. They've been playing.
The question is, do we go to US West or do we keep it on US East? I don't perhaps
I would say US West. I mean, I think all three of those players were on West, and we played every game up into this one on East.
it would only be fair. I would say we leave that up to Cody.
That is definitely up to Cody, even though
unfortunately this time I'm not in control.
Correct.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. But
so it's up to the players, which honestly I would be asking what their opinion is anyway, even if I was in control. So
US. All right, I'll ask him. I'll ask him in the chat or US East.
we are not in the same party as them.
Oh, you're right.
So I guess whenever they start it back up, we can join and go from there. But what amazing Rocket League. I think
you're
Drive.
right. They are in control of it. I completely forgot. Continue though.
Yes, I think Lo-Fi Drive is whoops, nope, did not want to do that. I think Lo-Fi Drive is you guys will have to leave that. My bad.
Okay. No
Lo-Fi Drive might be picking up Axel Blaze, the Switch player. Nope, cancel.
we'll see.
I'm waiting for you to join.
Yes. I am also waiting for me to join. Okay, private match. Join private match. There we go. And the server does not appear to be up yet. Unless they changed the name.
Axel Blaze was lucky that he was actually able to play, because for once in my life, I actually had cross-platform play enabled, which is a rarity for me.
Yes.
I might re-enable it after seeing Axel Blaze's performance. Maybe I've been giving console players a bad rap. Maybe not, though. Maybe Axel is just very unique and actually better than every other console player that has ever lived.
It's possible. It's possible.
Axel is showing up though today. He's showing that he might want to be picked up by one of.
I told you, man. I told you, don't sleep on him. He's really good. You know, his rank's not super high, but he's a really good player.
Yeah, he's proving himself out. He's proving your words to be true.
Oh yeah.
This is quite the interesting series, though. A lot of technical difficulties with that team switch up, and
All right, it
looks like AO might have figured out what in the world is happening here.
I think they were expecting us to make the lobby, and
Are we
Oh, okay.
Are they okay
So-
with US West, or do they want US East? Make sure to change the name though if you are creating the lobby.
yeah. So team settings: Lo-Fi Drive versus Elevate.
Or do we just decide for them?
match.
Technically, the fair thing would be to give it to US West, but
Yes, I would agree.
we also have been playing at US East the whole time, so that's a difficult decision, and
Make
I'm
sure
glad
you-
I am not the one making it.
Yeah. Make sure you ping Lo-Fi Drive. And
Yes, I'm doing that right now.
Cool. Can you believe it? We're actually going to Game 7. Starting off with a 7-5 game, you know?
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that. I thought that Elevate had this in the bag. Maybe they thought they had it in the bag too, causing them to get too confident in their playing ability. Honestly, that will be the downfall of a lot of these teams. They might think that they are so good that they are undefeatable, yet Team Lofi Drive is proving that no matter how good you look on paper, you can get beat.
Yeah, if somebody told me before this match even started that they're gonna have that one team is gonna have a mid-game sub, and the first game is gonna go in the first 2.5 minutes 6-0, I would not have ever guessed that this was going to Game 7.
Under is saying, "Is it West servers?"
Yes,
I don't
it
know
is.
if he is. He seems to be upset. He seems to be very upset about this decision on AO's part, not mine. I did not make that decision, but because AO did make that decision, I do view it as a solid choice. Seeing as 6 games were played on US East, it is only fair that one of the 7 games be played on US West. And hopefully this brings the ping more to an even level playing field. This game is starting with 2 players in here, and there we go. Everybody's in.
There we go.
We're
We
all
got
one
it
big
started
happy
up
family.
now. Lo-Fi Drive with much better ping overall, and Team Elevate not terrible ping, but
Honestly,
to
not
be
too
fair,
bad.
they had 6 games to take this series on their own servers,
And they were unable to do it.
and they were unable to do it. So I genuinely, personally think it is only fair that Lo-Fi Drive gets Game 7 on their home servers.
Put me on US West? How dare you? I'm now going to score the first goal of this Game 7 match point in the series. Under showing that he does not need his own home servers.
Yeah, he's
They're
like,
coming out
ping doesn't
strong.
matter to me. I'm here. I'm going to win this game. I'm sick. I'm upset that we're even going to Game 7. But, I mean, Lo-Fi Drive, they are proving their worth. And they potentially might be picking up Axel Blaze here as their new starter.
Let me pull the stream back up so I can see chat if anything comes in. We got Carriaga. They're kind of struggling on their goal line, but they get it out. Carriaga with good control gets demoed by Under. Under going to take it across their net. Normally a dangerous play, but he saw that nobody from the opposing team was there. Axel getting faked by Under. Not a problem, though. He had his 2 teammates behind him. Noka bringing up the wall. Razor goes for the bump. Carriaga trying to control it. Noka taking the ball back into his possession. Getting some crazy ball control there. In possession still of Team Elevate.
Team
like
Elevate
Axel-
they're having good pressure here, keeping it on Lo-Fi Drive's side. But we'll see if
maybe
they
an
can...
open net. Carriaga with the finish. Oh my goodness.
A complete blunder from Team Elevate. Under thought that he had to get a touch there, but Razor opted for the fake. And Lo-Fi Drive, they tie it up.
This is an intense series. We already said it, but I mean, I don't think we can say it enough. We did not think this series was going to be going this way. Elevate just looked like the stronger team.
Never have I ever been more...
The goal from Razor almost goes in.
I can't even say I'm disappointed because this is great Rocket League. I don't ever want it to be 4-0, 4-1. I mean, obviously, unless I'm playing. But when I'm watching, when I'm streaming, I always want Game 7, and I hope that we go into overtime in this series.
That would be an interesting turn of the event. A double commit from Lo-Fi Drive, but it does not matter because they actually got a touch forward on the ball. Axel Blaze there to try to get a good shot at net. Perhaps control here by Razor, trying to dodge the demo, outplaying 2 of them. Under, very patient, good playing by Under, realizing that he needed to stay back, to kill some time for his team. Noka now looking for control, has 0 boost, trying to get a good 50. Razor trying to get a pass out middle, perhaps. Axel there to follow it. Senpai, though, gets a good 50. Under with good control. Carriaga has very good patience.
And a
over the
great
back.
save to get it in front of that ball for his teammate, keeping that pressure down, and they have a potential scoring opportunity.
Razor fakes it. Oh,
potentially messed up his teammate there. The fake itself would have been fine, but it could have messed up Carriaga. That was a good scoring opportunity that they just were not able to get.
The ball is in front of oh my goodness.
Oh, over.
What a play by Solo Senpai. He outplays 3 defenders.
He made all 3 of them look like fools getting that pop-up shot into the top right corner. The placement almost could not have been better.
Oh my goodness. What a smart play by Solo Senpai. He's proving why he is one of the substitutes, correct?
Correct.
Of Team Elevate.
I think he's just actually, yeah, I do think he is a substitute.
Yeah, I believe he's in the reserve, actually.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something. We don't know how this stuff works.
Yeah. Oh, we're casters. You expect us to know the information too that we're talking about?
Wrong.
Not a chance. Well, we got a minute left here. Razor trying to get a controlled touch and over the defenders, but a good defensive stand there from Team Elevate. And less than a minute left. Lofi Drive is down 2. We'll see if they have what it takes to tie it up. Noka taking his time, keeping that ball on their side, but Carriaga with
There's an open
leg
net.
out. Oh, and the fake clear out from Noka.
Perhaps another goal. Oh, just wide.
Wide, but
Elevate.
Solo Senpai opts for another soft touch, but not what was needed there.
Carriaga playing this slow, smart. They're down by 1. They have 20 seconds left. Do they have what it takes to take Game 7 to overtime? Let's see. Noka's going in the air. They don't want to give him any time on the ball. Carriaga is now going to probably have to follow this. Razor going for it. Just too high. Noka with the finisher.
The absolute slot from its own the Doomsday dish from the past to end this series. They said, we don't care about US West servers. We're going to win it anyways.
It looks like Team Elevate has taken this series 4-3. The ball's still up. It doesn't matter, though. Sadly, for Team Lofi Drive, they lost the series. But they proved with Axel that they could put up a fight. What an awesome series.
Holy Vinichiro, I was at the edge of my seat from Game 4 and onward. These guys put up an incredible show for us, taking it to Game 7. We would have
What a
loved
series.
We would have loved to see overtime there, but just not happening. Team Elevate showing that they did have what it takes to get this win.
Oh, what an end to some really awesome games. Hopefully Axel has been seen by other team captains and shown that he can truly hold his own within a lobby that's filled with GCs and high level GCs for that matter, and maybe even be picked up at a future time.
Yeah, he really showed his stuff there. So let's see if we can get Team Elevate in for a interview.
Hello.
Hello, you guys good for an interview?
I mean, yeah, we can.
I was about to
Nice.
leave and eat.
Well, you got a couple more minutes here. Just give us the time of day.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, you guys, you guys were up 6-0 in game 1. All 3 of us here in the casters booth, we thought the entire series was going to be a blowout, was just going to be domination, and you guys were going to win it in 4. I mean, we both predicted 4-1 for that series, but Lofi Drive proving that they almost had what it takes. What was going through your guys' mind in game 5, in game 6, and in the final game 7 there?
You want to go under, or do you want me to say something?
You can do it.
Okay. So, for being honest, we're like, okay, we need to stop trolling and actually play the game, and that's what we did basically, because we were kind of like after game 1, we're like, okay, this is gonna be really easy because of how they were playing, and then game 2 kind of was a bit tougher because they started getting a lot more aggressive, but they were a lot more they were very unpredictable when it came to like hitting the ball, I guess you could say. So it was a little tough, but we were also kind of um we weren't really trying, I guess you could say, our hardest like throughout the entire series. It was like on the games that we won, we were actually like trying to put um basically we were trying to put them to work, and we certainly made them work for their I guess you could say we made them try their best, and that's exactly what they did. And it just wasn't quite enough. But we definitely did start trying a little bit more. So
How
Well,
did you
we,
guys feel when Axel Blaze stepped in for Apple? How did,
um, you can
Did-
say something.
Well,
did you know
I
that
thought-
Axel Blaze
I
was
literally-
playing on a Switch?
He was playing on what?
He was playing on a Nintendo Switch on the tiny screen.
Oh,
really,
and
Yeah.
he was still putting up the mechanicals like crazy.
man, really. I mean, he was playing pretty well. If he was
Yeah.
playing on a Switch, bro. I mean, mad respect for that.
yeah,
Holy, I know
I
I
could
couldn't play on
never.
a Switch.
yeah. I could never do that. It was interesting when he came in. I literally quote myself here. This is the biggest monkey I know. That's literally what I said. And it wasn't like that, honestly. He did some mechanical plays that I wasn't really expecting from him, but he's actually a really good player. And he was on a Switch. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, so
Put this man on a
was
PC
good.
and he'll take
Yeah.
over.
he'll take over for sure.
Oh,
thanks
well.
thanks for jumping in here with us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you guys gave us a great, even though you were kind of not trying, but kind of trying, you guys gave us a great series to watch. I was on the edge of my seat after, like during game 5, 6, and 7. So we appreciate the good content. And how are you guys feeling going into the following weeks?
Who are we playing next week?
Who are we
We-
playing? Yeah.
Y'all are
Rockets.
playing Golden Rockets, yeah. So they're one of
Okay,
the higher rated teams.
Okay, so
Okay.
I am not really familiar too much with the JWRLCS because I literally joined the team like
A week
few
or two
games
ago.
in
Yeah.
week or two ago. So I'm not really familiar with them. But either way, though,
I will tell you this, just that way you get an understanding of kind of where you're at. I think you guys are a top 2 or 3 team right now.
okay,
And
You even
they're
have a
probably a
chance
top
against
5 or so,
Geezers.
I think.
okay.
Yeah, watch out for that Geezers team though.
Yeah.
They will
Geezers-
get you.
Users are highest rated right now, which is who Adam and Vincera play on.
Absolutely. I did not even know that. I was just saying.
Oh.
Just
Oh, who plays on that team? Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, man. Yeah, whoever those geezers are, yeah, watch out for them.
Watch out for those
Watch out.
guys. I hear they're pretty hard to beat, seeing as they have not been beat.
Well, Noka
Crazy.
Under, thanks again for putting
yeah.
on a great game. We would love to see your games in the upcoming weeks, and thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
dinner. Enjoy your
Thank
evening.
you.
Yeah, have
Yep.
a good night, guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
What a series.
Indeed.
Oh, my goodness.
Crazy. Would have never imagined a game 7 from that. We all
No.
predicted 4-1. I predicted a sweep.
I know, it's crazy. But I mean, they said they weren't really trying. They said they were trolling, so was it possible
Were they, though?
could have
Were they?
Maybe, but I personally, I don't think they were. I
don't
think
think they were
Lo-Fi
either.
Drive was just putting in the work
I
that
know.
they needed to do.
I played against Lo-Fi Drive, and they were way better than what people think. And tonight, I think, was probably their best showing with Apple and with even with Axel. They were playing really good.
Oh, for sure.
We played against them in week 3. We 4-0'd them, but they definitely did put up a fight. But I just think I looked at Elevate's team equal to Geezer's, honestly. I was just kind of expecting more of a blowout, like you said. But, man, Lo-Fi Drive really showing that they can put up a fight within this this competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what a series, gents. Great job on the casting. Any last words for you fellas?
Oh man, just for all you teams out there, keep creating these just exciting games, giving us something to cast. We're loving it. I hope you're loving it, and we'll try and make you look good. But if you mess up, we'll probably roast you about that too.
Yep, I agree. And we are not afraid to call you a rat. Did my mic just cut out? I think it might have.
Yeah, it was doing it a bit the whole series.
Yeah, I need a new mic apparently.
Apparently.
So if you want to start a GoFundMe for me,
Yeah, once we get Axel his new PC, then I'll work on a GoFund Vinichiro.
sounds good. Sounds good to me.
All right,
Well,
fellas.
good night, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, have a good one.
And we'll catch you all later. All right, that's I'm gonna end the stream there.